Salam, peace and blessings. This is Raisa Kiwala, certified high performance coach, and I support overwhelmed, overcommitted, overworked, high achieving professional working moms to have serenity, balance, and a life of abundance. Thank you for joining me today. We're actually going to be talking about a simple shift in your mind and in your heart to reduce overwhelm and stress to allow you to focus on taking action. So, have you ever felt that, whatever you're doing, it's never enough? Are you feeling drained? Are you feeling overwhelmed? And you just don't know how to fix it. You think to yourself, something's gotta give, and I don't know who and I don't know what. Okay, well, I used to think the same way. I used to think that someone else has to change. My husband, my kids, my life, my coworkers, my circumstances, so that I could be okay. And I kept looking outside of my own self, relying on someone else to make things okay for me. And when the one that my identity was attached to was no longer there in my marriage, I had to turn up and I had to connect to my never-ending source, taking personal responsibility and ownership of my life and what I wanted to co-create with Allah. And taking personal responsibility and ownership, knowing and accepting and loving yourself is how you can connect with Allah as your creator. The two most important relationships that you're ever going to have is with Allah and with yourself. And the two conversations that you have to have every day is with Allah and with yourself. So do you see the common thread here, the common factor? It starts with you. And Allah reminds us in the Quran that He says in chapter 66 verse 5, He says, "O who you believe, save yourself and your families from the hellfire, whose fuel are humans and stones." Allah is commanding us to care and save ourselves first. And you can't give what you don't have. You only get it from the never-ending source. That is from your Creator. So what does all that mean, right? And how does this have anything to do with your greatest asset? So, as human beings, we're not just a body or a mind or a heart or just a soul. We're all of those things, right? As a human being, we consist of all of those things: mind, heart, body, and soul. And, all of these areas are in need of being nurtured and filled and fueled. Our self-value and self-care is a personal responsibility. No one else is going to do it for you, are they? So that means a mindset of no excuses, because you are not a victim. You are a powerful being created for a grand and unique purpose. So let me share with you how a shift in my heart and my mind really empowered me to own the responsibility of caring for my needs, wants, and desires, rather than expecting someone else to do it for me. From that place, I was equipped to be the best me in my health, in my relationships, and my career. Knowing that it's up to us, it's up to each one of us what we make of our life. And life gets busy, right? We get pulled and pushed into so many different directions. So I wanted to check in with you. I wanted to make sure that you downloaded my free ebook, How to Leverage Your Greatest Asset and Creating a High Performance Morning Routine. It's really important to start off your day charged and filled and fueled so you can be equipped and ready to perform your best and take on the challenges that come up every day, when your mind and your heart and your body and your soul are at its best. That's when you'll be able to show up as your best self in all your relationships, at work and at home, and pursue your dreams. Think of it as like a bank account, right? If you keep withdrawing to give out and don't replenish the account, you're going to be in the negative. right? Drained and depleted. So this is the same for us as humans. Without your optimal health, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, you can't perform as your highest self. So that's exactly why I put this free gift together for you. And here are the details below again, in case you didn't get them or you just haven't had an opportunity to click on it and read through it. I invite you to take advantage of it. You can access it here. So now we all know that nothing changes overnight, and it starts with your heart and your mind. Setting a clear intention and taking consistent action every day. And this starts with a morning routine, which is what my free ebook is all about. And I'd love for you to hit reply and tell me what challenges you're experiencing in setting up a morning routine to nourish all parts of yourself. And you can look at it this way. We all know that breakfast is fuel for our body, right? And those who eat a healthy and nutritious breakfast perform better than those that don't. And in the same way, we need to fuel all parts of ourselves, our mind, our heart, our body, and our soul, to have optimal performance in all areas of our life. Remember, you're charging your phone at night, so it can be at 100% when you wake up in the morning. So how are you charging, filling, and fueling yourself? Take care. Talk next time. Assalamu alaikum.